Hello, my beautiful besties, and welcome to another reaction. Now, this one is a very, very interesting one. It's it's a song about the Battle of New Orleans, and this battle was between the British forces and the American forces. So they're pitting me against my American friends. That's not going to happen. It's by Johnny Horton, and the song is called Battle of New Orleans. It was requested for by Louise. Let's go check it out. Wow.
In 1814 we took a little trip along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little beans, and we caught the bloody British in a town in New Orleans. We fired our guns and the British kept a-coming. There wasn't as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more and they began to run it on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. We looked down the river and we see the British come, and there must have been 100 of them beating on the drum. They stepped so high and they made the bugles ring. We stood beside our cotton bales and didn't say a thing. We fired our guns and the British kept a-coming. There wasn't as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more and they began to run it on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Old Hickory said we could take them by surprise if we didn't fire muskets till we looked them in the eye.
I wonder when the song was released, because I'm curious to see how it was received, by the Brits. Were they offended, or did they just think it's a bit of a banter? I don't know. I don't know. We have to remember that, there was a war and lots of people lost their lives. People who were like brothers to someone, a son, uncle, cousin to someone. So we need to remember that. But at the same time, I think it's history as well, and history should be taught, and history should never be allowed to die. So that's how I'm going to choose to look at it. And I never knew about this war. So I've learned something right away. I'm not happy, though, that it looks like we're losing this battle. But there you go. War, not a good thing. But interesting song. Yeah, let's hear some more.
Old Hickory said we could take them by surprise if we didn't fire muskets till we looked them in the eye. We held our fire till we see their faces well. Then we opened up our squirrel guns and really gave them well. We fired our guns and the British kept a-coming. There wasn't as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more and they began to run it on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, they ran through the briars and they ran through the brambles and they ran through the bushes where a rabbit couldn't go. They ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch them on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. We fired our cannon till the barrel melted down, so we grabbed an alligator and we fought another round. We filled his head with cannonballs and powdered his behind, and when we touched the powder off, the gator lost his mind. We fired our guns and the British kept a-coming. There wasn't as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more and they began to run it on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, they ran through the briars and they ran through the brambles and they ran through the bushes where a rabbit couldn't go. They ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch them on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico.
Interesting one. I just think that's just a bit of banter. I don't think it was anything. I don't think there was any mockery going on there. I just think it was banter. But still, I would like to know how it was received over here when he came out. If they thought, okay, that's just banter. I think it also depends when it was released. If it was released sometime after the war, then, there might be like, high feelings. But many years later, they would just look at that as just like history and having just a bit of fun, some cheeky fun, But one thing that I learned here is how fit, the Brits must have been to do all that running and never be caught as well. So that's fantastic. I know there are going to be like some stuff here on the comment section. Many of you will probably say you were like kids when you heard the song, and maybe you can tell us stories. That'll be interesting from both sides, from the Brits side and from the American side. Yeah, I look forward to that. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did so, please don't forget to give the video a big like for me. Many thanks to you for that. All those who found the channel today for the first time, thank you for stopping by. Welcome aboard. I hope you had a great time. I hope you come back again. It's Harry. Stay cool, stay safe, and stay beautiful in your heart and soul. I'm going to keep on running meanwhile.